Good evening, friends. I'm Aida. Happy English Language Day, everyone. First, some disturbing noises. Okay. Good evening, friends. I'm Aida. Happy English Language Day, everyone. Thanks for joining the Bishkek American Spaces virtual program. To celebrate this day, we invited wonderful panelists, English for Young Professionals project teachers and participants. Also, we have English language, English Access Microscholarship program representatives, and we are going to talk about the English language programs and opportunities supported by the U.S. Embassy in the Kyrgyz Republic. All of these programs, English for Young Professionals and Access Microscholarship program, as well as American Spaces in Kyrgyzstan, are free of charge and aim to teach English language using different interactive methodology, wonderful resources involving native English speakers, U.S. exchange program alumni, and English language specialists. And today we will learn about all of these programs supported by the U.S. Embassy in details from our guest speakers. So thank you, ladies, for joining our session. It's a pleasure to have you all here. And I'm so excited to introduce you to our viewers. First, let me introduce Tolgonay Turgaziyeva, English Access Microscholarship program teacher, Aida Neivakova, English Access Microscholarship program student, Shahid Khallov, English for Young Professionals program teacher, Aida Kiyazova, English for Young Professionals project student, and Elmira Massive Open Online Courses alumna. Dear friends, please ask your questions in the comment section, and you may ask them in English, Kyrgyz, or Russian, and our guest speakers will answer them during this live. So, dear guest speakers, if you're ready, we can start. First, Tolgonay, I'm giving you the virtual floor, please.
Thank you. Hello, everyone. My name is Dolmatov Turgaziyeva. Thank you for inviting me to this virtual program dedicated to English Language Day. I'm happy to be here and share my achievements as a teacher in the English Access Microscholarship program supported by the U.S. Department of State. Access is a great program which provides opportunities not only for students from disadvantaged families, but also helps to grow professionally. I started working in the Access STEM program in 2019, and as a teacher, I have gained a lot from this program. First of all, for my professional development, I participated in the American English teacher program and enhanced my skills in teaching grammar communicatively. I also completed the Supporting National Reforms for Improving English Language Education project training and learn how to use innovative English language textbooks and communicative methods for teaching. So in addition, there are lots of trainings for Access teachers where we can network, exchange our ideas, and get inspired together. I think it helps to build a very strong community of progressive English teachers across the country, because with the help of those trainings, I am now starting an exciting career as a teacher trainer at Lingua Foundation, and already started conducting a few trainings about STEM for Access teachers. So Access gave me a very strong impetus to my development, and I hope to continue growing to become an expert in innovative education. But the most important benefit for me from this program is to learn from children, to foster their leadership skills, and to change their thinking toward a better future. During our STEM program, we were also learning a great deal from our students. They have grown a lot during the program, and I was super happy to see their achievements, because their achievements were my achievements too. And when I see this progress, it motivates me to work even harder. So I'd like to thank the U.S. Embassy for supporting such great life-changing programs in Kyrgyzstan, both for students and for teachers. Thank you.
Thank you, Dolmanay. This is so important to know. Okay, the next will talk Aida Neivakova. She's an English Access Microscholarship student. Aida, would you like to add something?
Thank you. Hello, everyone. My name is Aida Neivakova. I'm an Access Program alumni, actually, not a current student. So I'm an English Access Microscholarship Program alumni of 2012 from Jalalabad. And I'm very honored to be here today with all of you and represent Access alumni community in Kyrgyzstan. So Access program is, like as Tosha already mentioned, is supported by the U.S. Department of State, and it aims to make the study of English accessible to all the teenage students coming from economically disadvantaged families. And in addition to this, to working on their language skills, this program also provides participants to become familiar with the U.S. culture and values, to develop their leadership skills, and also learn how to serve their community. And I think it's very important. And this program gives so many opportunities to all the students right now. And actually, I was I was in the second cohort of this program, and it started I think in 2008, and I became a student of Access program in 2010. So I was only 14 years old when I entered this program, and during these 2 unforgettable years, I think my life took a new breath and changed my worldview. I improved not only my English speaking skills, but also my interpersonal skills, of course. Before the program, I wasn't very unaware of the English language. I was not, to be honest, I was not really interested in studying English. But during these 2 years, I made a big step towards my future, and as I remember, after 1 year of participation in this program, I represented my school in the English language Olympiad, and I took 2nd place. Even though it's not a big achievement, but for me, 1 year before I wasn't interested, and after 1 year, I'm getting 2nd place. So, but the biggest achievement, the most remarkable achievement, was that after the Access program, I became Flex program alumni, finalist, I mean, and I spent 1 year in New York State in the USA. So everything that I learned in Access program, it helped me there. I can say that it prepared me for the life in the US. So, and I believe that Access program laid a big foundation of who I am today, because right now I'm working at Lingua Foundation, coordinating Access program in Bishkek, Tokmok, and Tube. So before I was a student, now I am a coordinator of this program. So I believe that right now I'm working with those young amazing youth people who are just making their first step to their future, and this first step it will lead them to an amazing journey, I believe. And nowadays Access alumni in Kyrgyzstan, they implement so many amazing projects. And I would like to thank the U.S. Department of State for giving such opportunities for young people in Kyrgyzstan, and not only in Kyrgyzstan, in more than 80 countries in the world, and also supporting alumni even after the end of the program. So thank you.
Thank you, Aida. It's so inspiring. And what about your peers? If they supported you, if they were also inspired by you?
Yes, sure. Actually, like right now, I have so many friends and peers that I met during this program, and we still like keep in touch. And they also made so many they achieved so many accomplishments in their life after Access program.
Yeah, thank you very much. So Aizada, would you like to continue? Oh, Shahida, I'm sorry.
Hello, everyone. My name is Shahid Khallov, and I'm very delighted to meet you all today at such an important event. I've been part of English for Young Professionals project supported by the US Embassy in Kyrgyzstan since last September. So let me talk about the benefits of the program and the achievements I have made during this period. Now, English for Young Professional is the project which helps civil servants study English. And we work with adult learners. I may tell you that teaching adult learners has always been a bit challenging for me. But before starting the project, teachers are actually prepared for working with such students through a 2-day orientation course. And during that course, experienced teachers share possible challenges that we young and inexperienced teachers may face and how to deal with those challenges. So we have shared a lot of experience with each other. One of the benefits of the program is that now I have the set of tools and a bunch of techniques which I can use with my students, such as American English website or a New York Times magazine, which I haven't used before I became the part of this project. And I can say that seeing my students make progress in English lesson by lesson, seeing them enjoy the activities that we do together, being able to help them as the teacher with some English for specific purposes materials which they can later use in their work, that's what makes me feel confident in the significance of this project. And I think and I hope that we'll have more projects like this which can help young teachers succeed in what they do and grow and develop professionally. So I'm very happy to be part of this project.
Thank you so much. And I would like to add that English for Young Professionals, before it took place at American Spaces, but now I think it's online, right?
We had some online groups before, but now we mostly teach offline.
Okay, thank you. Can you tell us where it's now happening?
I've got 2 groups. One of them is from the Ministry of Education, and I've been teaching them since last September. So we started as beginners, absolute beginners, and now they're elementary students. So we got to know each other better. And we have a very friendly atmosphere, actually. We enjoy the lessons together. And my second group is from the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, the Consular Service. The students are also elementary students, but we have started recently. So we haven't made any progress yet, but I believe that we will succeed in what we do.
Nice. So it's at Lingua School, right?
So is it only in organizations you're working with?
This project is mostly for civil servants.
Oh, I see, right. Mm-hmm. No.
Okay. I see Azada have some technical issues. So Elmira, you can continue. Elmira Kutuyeva is a massive open online courses alumna. So she will share about her experience.
Yeah, hello everyone. I'm Elmira Kutuyeva, and I'm an English teacher at Bishkek State University. So recently, last year, I participated in massive open online courses on TESOL methodology. And that happened in October the 29th till November the 26th. So the massive open online courses, they're supported by US government of state. The courses, they are free of charge. and they are hosted on a so-called Canvas network platform. And they're designed for all English teachers, students, and also other professionals who are interested in learning English, and not only English actually. And this particular course was designed to provide with, you with different strategies and techniques for the teachers who are teaching English. For example, the speakers that, the speakers of different languages. And at these courses, we've discussed a lot of different kinds of techniques and strategic moments for teaching English for the speakers of other languages. And while we were exploring the best practices of, for teaching, like listening and speaking, reading and writing, and plus vocabulary and grammar, we've also learned how to create a communicative and friendly atmosphere in the classroom. Actually, I've been teaching only for 2 years, and I'm absolutely new to English teaching, and therefore I was so thrilled to know more theories so that I can implement and use in my practice, in my teaching English. And I also participated in the MOOC discussion group with Jill Tyson. She's an English language consultant. She's from the US, and she organized very well structured, very easy understand lessons. And of course, there were a lot of participants in that group. Mainly, they were all English teachers from secondary schools, from high institutions, and compared with me, they were more experienced. Some of them had even more than 40 years experience, can you imagine? And me only teaching for 2 years. And well, I myself personally would recommend this MOOC called massive open online courses for any English teacher and any maybe students who are interested in. Except this course, I also finished myself. On self-paced thing that I think it was mass media vocabulary, and I did it myself. It was online. At your own pace, at your own step, you can do that very easily. And at any time when you're free, you can get online. The only thing, you have to get registered on this platform, and you can find any kind of courses you are interested in, and it can be in mathematics, it can be in sociology or English language or some other information technologies. So you can do that very easily. So I was assigned for another course, which I'm in. I haven't finished yet. And actually some teachers from our university, they are doing it on a regular basis, and they got a lot of certificates. You can have it online. That is very exciting, because you have it online at any place you want to show your achievements. You can do it just online, having your password, and then just share that information. So it is how should I say? It is so convenient, for the people. You don't have to, keep that paper, and it is ecologically good, because you're not producing so much paper. So I think this is it, and I would like to thank the US government for such an opportunity for all of us. Here in Kyrgyzstan, nowadays English language is very important, and as my previous speaker said, that it is not only language skills, it is also those interpersonal skills that we acquire, while we are learning English, because we communicate with a lot of different kind of cultures and different kind of people and different kind of professionals. And I think that is a good opportunity for all of us. Thank you very much for such an opportunity. Well, if you have any questions, then maybe.
Yeah, thank you so much, Elmira. It was so useful to know. And I have a question. Are you using those methodology that you learned at your classes now?
Well, as I said, because I'm so new, I am using some of it because it is only the only thing you have to do is just practicing. For example, it is very important to create critical thinking, for example, for the students, so they can express their own ideas, their own logical thinking. And for that, of course, it is good, you know, starting with reading, for example. And I didn't realize myself that I can teach that thing through reading. For example, reading, it is a process, and it involves any student into that. For example, you have the pre-reading stage, and then while reading stage, and after reading stage. I mean, I didn't know about all these stages, I mean, theoretically. Of course, I do it myself via reading. And as I remember myself from my learning, you know, when I was young, when I was learning English, it was a bit different. We didn't have all this information, I mean, innovative technologies at that moment. But the basis is the same, but now it is much easier. And of course, using this kind of pre-reading, when you have, you can answer a lot of questions, you can look through the pictures and guessing, for example, or predicting. You can do skimming and scanning. I mean, all this terminology is so new to me, and I'm learning it, I mean, step by step. And of course, I'm trying to use most of it that I've gained from these courses. It is not so easy, I would say. I mean, teaching is not so easy, but it is really thrilling and interesting, because your community, I mean, your students, they are all young, I mean, fresh, I mean, their brain is working all the time, they're all creative. Sometimes they might be lazy, it's okay. I mean, that is very common for a human being. But apart from that, I mean, they're so quick, you know, they're clever and witty, and I like that. And before I was thinking, I mean, how should I continue or not? But I'm glad that I'm teaching, and English is, I mean, my favorite language. I'm very fond of it. So in order to, I mean, not to forget the language, I've started working at Bishkek State University, you know, to teach other people. While, I mean, while you're teaching, you can learn a lot only by teaching. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you so much for this information. It was very useful. I see now Aida is with us. Aida Khallov is English for Young Professionals project student. Aida, I'm giving the floor to you.
Yes. Good afternoon. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay. Okay, great. I apologize for these technical issues. You never know. Good afternoon, dear participants. My name is Aida, and at the moment I'm a student, and I'm glad to participate in this meeting and also represent English for young professionals project students. And first, let me express my gratitude to the US Embassy for giving us the opportunity to learn English. This thanks and also understand and also to be understood. I just want to briefly say about this course that this course allows us to improve our capacity to communicate with others and also access information across the world, and searching for interesting articles and discussing afterwards also help us to stay informed and broaden, I would say, our world. And we highly appreciate the course in terms of career prospects. And I can share one of examples that at the moment I'm participating in different conferences and webinars in English. And one of these was my participation in Climate Dialogue 2021, where many experts, climate experts, and activists from Eastern Europe, Caucasus, and Central Asia come together and discuss climate change issues. The main idea of this platform to strengthen collaboration and also support the movement, climate movement in the region. And I'm very glad that I'm able to discuss with my foreign colleagues and to be able also participate in discussions and express my own opinion. And I can say that attending this course also gave me additional confidence when I talk to my colleagues, foreign colleagues. And above all that, course also gives the opportunity to build networking, I would say, among governmental young professionals. And I do believe that this networking and our friendship also can go beyond this course, and we will support each other during our work at governmental level too. And in conclusion, I would like to thank our teacher, Chanara Abdisheva, for her help and time and hard working in teaching us, and also the Lingua Foundation for this project. And once more, thank you for the US Embassy for its great support in development professionals, young professionals. Yeah, this is all from my side, and thank you very much for your attention.
Yeah. Thank you so much. We could hear the last moment very well, but I think you have some technical issues. But thank you so much for sharing your experience from the English for Young Professionals program. Yeah, thank you, ladies, for all of this insightful introduction to these wonderful programs. I would like to add, let me unmute some speakers. Just a second. Aida, can you mute yourself, please? We have some disturbing background noises. Yeah, I just want to add that on one hand, we faced with so many challenges during this pandemic, and on the other hand, it made us so connected through this type of virtual programs. And thank you once again for taking your time to inform people about opportunities. Aida, can you mute your microphone for a while? Yeah, I think it's okay now. Okay, dear friends, I would like to remind, if you're watching us, please ask your questions in the comment section. I see many people commented your session. It's Gulruh Mamadkassimova. Thank you, Gulruh, for your comment. She's saying, glad to see you, ladies. And also we have some greetings from Mukadas Tashieva. She's also happy to see you all. And Nargiza Raskulova is also sharing her good impressions from the session. And I see some questions from the audience about this session. The organizers, will there be a record of this stream? Yes, this stream will be saved would be available at Facebook page of the Bishkek American Space and YouTube channel of the American Spaces in Kyrgyzstan. So you may come back and watch it anytime you would like to do that. And so another Comment is from Ainura Turdalieva. She's saying, glad to see you, ladies. And we have here comment from Saltanat Abdul Balieva. Saltanat says the Access program is a great opportunity to both students and teachers. It provides really engaging enhancement activities, community services, except learning English, and we grow personally and professionally within 2 years, and opens other ways to achieve our goals. My gratitude to US Embassy, Lingua Foundation trainers. Thank you, Saltanat, for this positive comment. And we have another question from our viewers, from Dinara. Thank you, Dinara, for asking. How long does the English for Young Professionals last? Tell more about it, please.
Can I answer that question?
Of course.
Yeah, as I've been a teacher from the Young Professionals project, I can tell you that we usually have 2 semesters during the year. So the fall semester lasted for 45 hours. We've got 45 lessons, sorry, my bad, 90 hours. Yeah, and now we have the spring semester, and it lasts for about 4 months and 2 weeks, like 4.5, because we have 110 hours during this semester, which means that we study for 55 lessons. So the for how long you study, it depends on the semester, if it's the fall or the spring one.
Okay, thank you so much. And I have a question. Are there any MOOC courses currently that you would like to suggest for English language learners and teachers? Open massive online courses.
Well, actually, I'm not aware of the English courses, but I can send you the stream. I mean, oh no, not this one. I've prepared. So you can join that Canvas network platform, and you can find a lot of courses there. I thought that you would be doing that. I mean, I was told that I should have prepared earlier. You can join this open.
For instance, how did you find this course? Who suggested you?
I think it is via Facebook. I think we had in our group chat from the English department at Bishkek State University, and then I joined the group and just found out about that. And then I noticed that some other faculty teachers also are joining this Canvas network, and I asked more about, I mean, the courses, and she said that she's got plenty of certificates, and you can join any time when the courses are available, and you have certain period of time you can cover all that course, and very easily you can do that. The only thing, you have to find some time every day, you know, like 15 minutes every day, and you can easily manage to do that, because it is at your own pace, and it says that you can have either a badge or a certificate, and some courses can be even be not free, you know. So some, they do not give you any certificates, but maybe the topic is very interesting. So it depends. It all depends. But I was doing, for example, for mass media, that was interesting for me. I mean, you can watch ready-made videos there, and then you learn the vocabulary, and you can watch it and rewatch it so many times as you want. So that is very useful, I think, for English learners, and also for the teachers. I mean, a lot of interesting thing you can find, and of course it is also for critical thinking, which is very important for the students, I think. I mean, to express your own ideas, your own thoughts, and how to make any comments. And I think this is very important.
Can I add something?
Of course.
Actually, like this MOOCs discussion groups that Elmira attended, it was organized by Jill Tyson, who is an English language consultant, together with the Lingua Foundation, and I was helping her to coordinate that. And actually, like teachers in Kyrgyzstan, they're not like really aware of that we have this MOOCs course, like not all of them. So that's why Jill Tyson, she decided to have this discussion groups, and we promote this on our Facebook page. So, and I just wanted to say that right now, we have this MOOCs discussion group open for public school teachers, like English language teachers who work in public school. So right now the deadline is, I think it's April 30th. So you still have time. If like there are some teachers watching us right now, if you work at public school teaching English, you can also join. Like last time, it was only for university teachers. So this time we decided to have it for school teachers. And you can find information in our Lingua Foundation Facebook page.
Okay,
yeah, I think you're absolutely right. I think Jill Tyson was, was doing that excellently. I mean, that discussion group, because we had a lot of English teachers, you know, from different schools and universities too. And so, I mean, that way, I mean, your promotion was very well done, because I think nowadays, I mean, a lot of people are aware of these courses. Yeah.
Yes,
I mean, thank you
the MOOCs
Foundation and Jill Tyson. Yeah.
The MOOCs course is different, but this discussions group, it was organized by Jill Tyson. So participants, they were attending this course online, and they were meeting with other participants on Zoom each week, like 1 hour. I think it was also, you know, like additional opportunity for teachers.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Aina Recep. I think it was helpful to our viewers. And now we have another question from Nuraim. Thank you, Nuraim, for your question. What activities you practice with your students that is outside your given school curriculum, like your own creative activities? I think it's a question to Shahida, right? Both Shahida and Access Microscholarship Program representatives can respond to this question.
Hi. So what activities you use to practice? Basically, before planning any lesson, we look at the textbook that we have, and we can plan what activities we can add or integrate that would fit the curriculum's main idea or objectives. And usually these are very simple activities, but they try to make our lessons more communicative. Maybe if it's a reading text, you just you don't read it in the class. Everyone just reads their text and does the activities independently. You can just make your reading activity more interactive by making students read by paragraphs and then exchange their ideas. Or you don't even have to create other activities. You can just make your activities better by using communicative methodology. That's what I wanted to share.
Okay, thank you so much. If you would like to add anything, please, other panelists can add.
Let me also add some info. We don't have the school curriculum because that's the project for adult learners, I mean English for young professionals. But we do have some curriculum, and as Tolganay said, before planning the lesson, we have to look at the content that is in the student's book or in the workbook. And the good point is that we use the books top-notch, and they have a set of really useful tools like for specific purposes, like grammar, extra grammar activities, speaking activities, pronunciation activities, and stuff like that. We don't even have to look for the activities because they are provided by the book. And by the editor, which is Pearson, by the way. But of course, we sometimes use the activities like playing the games, back to the board games, the true or false chairs. It depends on the group and it depends on the level of the students.
Thank you so much. And here we have another comment from Nuraim Mazirbayeva. Thank you, Nuraim, for your comment. Good day, dear ladies. I'm glad to see you. Thanks a lot for your life devoting for us. Thank you, Nuraim. Also, I would like to ask Aizada and Aida about your experiences from the program. And can you share what was new for you, and what would be your advice to our viewers who are also would like to attend this type of programs?
Okay, should I go first?
Yes, you can go first.
Yes. As I already mentioned before, in Access program, other than learning English language, we also attended in different kind of events dedicated to US culture and values, and we even organized our own projects. So, and honestly, the most interesting things that I remember from Access program was not only these classes, it was all about going out and doing some projects with my peers. So this is what I remember, and I have really nice memories from our summer camps. So it was really interesting. And what I would suggest for future participants of this program is that just this program is for teenage students that are aged from 13 to 16, and right now they have this time just for education. They don't work, they just study. But some of their parents, they might not understand them, and they might tell them look after your little sister, or do some housework, right? But I would just suggest to decide for themselves that they need to study, and they don't need to do some other stuff, other course. So this is just what I would like to suggest, because right now I understand, from my experience, for example, I faced this kind of challenges when my family, they were hey, sometimes when we had extra events, they would tell me hey, you should do this and that at home. But I was no, I would like to go there. And I would just I would dedicate more time in my education. So
thank you. So that was these things I think are important for kids, especially in rural areas, in regions. So yeah, thank you for being so inspiring. And what was the most memorable thing for you, Aizada, during the English for Young Professionals program?
Well, this English for Young Professional program is mainly, in my group, we have only participants, governmental officials. So they are adults and they are ready to study, and they do understand the importance of learning English, I would say. Well, I joined to this group in February this year, and I was really amazed by group mates, because they are really keen to learn. And I know that for us, especially for governmental officials, because during our work we have to work with some bilateral and multilateral agreements, and we work with our foreign colleagues. And I think that learning English and being able also to discuss disagreements or any project proposals, I can say that it's very important. And I do appreciate the U.S. Embassy's commitment that their, I would say, great support in young professional development. And as I mentioned before, that this course is important in terms of career prospects as well.
So you grow professionally. Yeah, you may.
Can you hear me? Or I do.
Yes, yes, we can hear you now. Thank you. Thank you for sharing your experience. And we have more questions from the audience. Dinara Khadralieva asking, how many students are required together for English for Young Professionals program?
Okay, let me answer that question. So I've told you that I've started participating in the program since last September, and we could have up to 30 students during those times. But now, as we have like the serious situation with this pandemic, we can only have up to 15 students to minimize the risks of getting ill. And we keep all the safety measures like social distancing and wearing masks. We use sanitizers at the lesson. So we can have up to 15 students actually.
Thank you. Another question is from Gulruh Mamadkasımova. Thank you, Gulruh, for your question. Thank you, everyone. My question is for English for Young Professionals representative. What are your students' goals in this program, and how can you help them reach these goals?
Okay, different students have got different goals. Some of them learn English for traveling, some for business, and some because they need that to use English in their work. And we help them by providing some ESP materials. ESP means English for specific purposes. So now students can use English in their work because we teach them topics like answering the phone calls or writing an email, and talking to people in the street if they need English for traveling. So it depends on the goals and purposes.
Okay. Thank you so much. I think the next question would be to Tolgonay Turgazieva. After watching this session, people maybe would like to apply for English Access Microscholarship program, and where should they go and whom should they contact to learn about the English Access Microscholarship program? Can you share about this, Tolgonay?
Yes, English Microscholarship program is a 2-year program, and it opens in different regions and different places, not according to like the schedule, but how the program gets approved. So we usually announce when we are looking for participants on Lingua's Facebook page. Usually we contact schools that are in the outskirts or in different regions. So everything can be found on Facebook. We invite students for interviews, and then we select the best candidates.
Okay, thank you so much. And we have here a comment from Zeynep. That's a great chance and opportunity. Please join discussion sessions with Jill Tyson and you will get even more benefits. Thank you, Zeynep. And thanks, Jill, for doing all of this program for Kyrgyz audience. We appreciate all of your effort in helping and helping educators and students here in Kyrgyzstan. Also, we received from Aziza Saliyeva some resources to access to open online resources to study and for professional growth. Thank you, Aziza. Also, Saltanat, not Saltanat, Zeynep also is sharing some MOOC courses where you can get certificates. Thank you, Zeynep. So, dear friends, you can read out all the comments here under this session, and you will get more information about this programs and MOOC resources. I think that was the last question, and mostly people are thanking you for doing this session. I'm also very thankful that you joined, that you taking time, and thank you for doing this session for us. It's very helpful. It was very useful, and I think after this session, more people will apply for English for Young Professionals program, for Access Microscholarship program, and use MOOC courses as well. Thank you, ladies. I would like to say thank you for our viewers as well. Dear friends, tomorrow at 6 p.m. we will have a virtual US state tour to Arkansas with returned Peace Corps volunteer, Alyda Lee. Please join us, and see you next time. Thank you, ladies, and have a good day. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.